So, good afternoon. We are back again. We have got another story about a manager. Not Mikel Arteta, Pandemic Pep, Poundland Pep, Prada Pep, Tapas Pulis, Paella Southgate, whatever, Sangria Southgate, whatever you want to call it. It's not him. We might be talking about him later on tonight if he performs a disaster class and we get knocked out of this competition. Or we could be talking about him saying, well done, Mikel, you've got us to a final. Who knows? You never know what you're going to get. Life is like a box of chocolates. Big up Forrest Gump. You just don't know what you're going to get. I actually watched that the other day. Sick film. Big up Tom Hanks, bad boy actor. Man said Lee's always late. This guy ain't serious, bruv. Don't let me get serious. I'm in a good mood today, man. And big up for the donation for Mr. Pads as well. Brother Lee, I hope your family are well. What do you think about the Lille manager? Or perhaps Niko Kovac at Monaco. Well, listen, Lille are doing pretty well, aren't they? I believe they're still top of the table. Niko Kovac, when he at Bayern, was it Bayern? I think he was, wasn't he? I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me. Fucking hell. 2 days in a row, I've sneezed straight away as soon as I come on camera. But listen, either of them would be an upgrade on this manager, wouldn't it? So I don't know. I want us to go and get a real top draw manager. I don't want to see. Listen, they're upgrades. Let's be real, but the upgrade shouldn't be a benchmark. It should be let's go and get the best manager we can get. But big up to yourself for the donation, my guy. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Let's read some of your comments out before I start talking about. Sarri. Big up my boy in Cyprus as well. Big up to you, Chris. Hope you're well, mate. Hope you're good. Come on, Lee, coming with the facts. I only deal with facts. The voice of facts, bruv. I've gone for the strawberry flavoured water today. It's very nice. Very strawberry. Oh, dear. You lot are mad. Big up to everyone giving me love in the chat as well, man. You lot are crazy. Don't forget, I'm going to be on with Rants and Rants at 5 o'clock today. Obviously, I would normally do that at 3 o'clock on a Friday, but I am at Claude's funeral tomorrow. Sending my friend off in style tomorrow. So, yeah, man, it's going to be a bit emotional, but got to be done. Got to be done, man. So, yeah, today we're doing it at 5 o'clock. It was going to be 4 o'clock, but we've had to nudge it back to 5. So 5 o'clock. Soon as I come off of that, 6:45 back on here. I'll be doing the build-up show with Tom, the vibe show, match day vibes. What's your vibe? and then straight after the game, me and Chig will be doing the live video call-in show. So plenty more to come. And the fan cams will be bust out all night as well. I want to get them done as quick as I can tonight because I do have to get up early. I've got to travel all the way to London from Wolverhampton. And we know what the M1's like and the M6. It's just a car park. So, yeah, I'm going to have to leave about 7 o'clock in the morning. So I'm going to go to bed as soon as I can get into bed. But anyway, we are linked to do the funny voice. Which one? I've got a few. I've got a few. In fact, before we start talking about Maurizio Sarri, eyes going and all sorts. My nose is running. I'm sneezing all over the gaff. This is going really well, isn't it? Piss off. Give me 1 minute. Stay there, yeah? Stay there. We're back. What is going on? What is going on here? I have no idea what's going on, but we are back. Big up to the 350 people that stood around waiting. I have no idea what happened there. It never normally does that, but there you go. Anyway, Aaron Ramsey. Oh, Aaron. Yesterday it was Chesney, and the day before was Chesney. Oh, Chesney. Let's bring back the band. Let's get the band back together. Like it weren't a disaster the last time they were here, apart from 2 cup finals. No thanks. Chesney, no. Shouldn't have got rid of him in the first place. Should have kept him. He might have actually turned out to be a top-class goalkeeper. Who knows? Aaron Ramsey, no. The amount of people I've seen saying, oh, they're upgrades on Xhaka and Ceballos. No disrespect. Me and Chigga probably upgrades on both of them too as well. Like this, they're an upgrade. Like, is that the benchmark? An upgrade? No, it should be the best player you can get in that position. Aaron Ramsey is not the best player we can get in that position. He's not even that great. Let's be real. Like all of his poncy little flicks and tricks. And it's no coincidence that since he's gone to Juve, they've started to go backwards. There you go. So yes, it's basically let's nab all of the Juve rejects week, isn't it? Maybe that's what I should have called the title. Juve reject week. Chesney, Ramsey, and now Sarri. It's too late to say sorry. We don't want you, bruv. And we don't care whether you won the title with Juve. We don't care if you won the Europa League against us. I think that's all he's ever won in it. In 30 years of management. Not for me, mate. No pedigree whatsoever. Don't rate him. Didn't rate him at Chelsea. And let's be real here. He totally destroyed N'Golo Kante when he was at Chelsea. And did you see how good last night N'Golo Kante was? And last week? Jesus Christ. We all thought he was finished. He's not. He's French. If you know, you know. Big up to Aaron. Would love to see an Italian coach at Arsenal. I would as well, just not Maurizio Sarri, bruv. Like, not the one for me, mate. No chance. But we have been linked to him, and apparently there is a lot of talk going on behind the scenes that Mikel Arteta will lose his job at the end of the season. Please. Not for this guy. We're also linked to the Roma manager, whose name Fonseca. That's it. I nearly forgot it. Fonseca. No thanks. No, thank you. Don't want you either. If we're going to try and get serious and we're going to try and become this elite team, which we moved the stadium for, smashed a beautiful one down, spent an absolute ton of money on crap, then maybe it's about time we started getting serious with managers. You know, we kept hold of Arsene Wenger for 8 years too long. We then hired Good Evening, who could knock us out tonight. And he wasn't good enough, was he? Let's be real. Like, I don't hate him. I don't dislike him. He just weren't good enough. I think he had a rough ride from our fans. You know, the absolute hypocrisy of our fan base is glorious. Because Mikel Arteta says, clap for the players. When you do your protest tonight, everyone's turned it into a clap for the players. Like, we used to clap for the NHS. Now we're clapping for a bunch of fucking weirdos. Yeah, that don't give two shits about us. Couldn't care less whether we are there or not. Genuinely couldn't care less who we are. When they get off the team bus, they all pretend they're on their phones or have their earphones in and ignore everybody. Why are we clapping for that? I didn't even clap when we equalised against West Ham. I didn't even clap when we equalised against Fulham. What's the point? What am I clapping for? I expect to beat both of them teams, and we didn't beat either of them. You know, what we're supposed to clap for? Oh, it's the biggest game of the season. Who cares? Genuinely. Like, I would love to win the tournament. In fact, I actually would love to win this tournament more than most of these clowns that are saying, clap for the players, it's the biggest game. Well, where have you been? I've rated this tournament since we first got into it. We could actually win it every year. Most of these people were just mocking it, saying we don't want to be in it. Now it's the biggest game of the season to keep their manager in a job. Nah, mate. If you want change at this football club, I'm not saying we should lose tonight, but listen, if it means that Arteta gets sacked, then I don't give a shit. I'll take a loss. Yeah, because at the end of the day, the roundabout that Turkish was talking about, big up Turkish, the roundabout that he was talking about is only going to continue if we do actually win this competition. Because if we win it, he ain't getting sacked. And he ain't good enough. So we'll go through the whole roundabout again next season. And we'll be sat here again next season going, oh, well, the Europa League, because we got knocked out of the Champions League in the group stage. The Europa League is the biggest game of the season. How about sack him regardless? And they won't. Yeah, which is why I believe this story is a load of crap. Even if we lose tonight, it's debatable whether they're going to sack him. People are sitting there going, oh, you're a fake fan. You're fake because you'd take a loss if it meant he got sacked. Yeah, I would. If you think I'm fake, you might need to evaluate yourself a bit better, mate. I've seen a lot of people saying it as well, if I'm honest, because a lot of people want the good and the great for this football club rather than the good and the great for some geezer's career. I couldn't give a toss about Mikel Arteta. Couldn't give a toss about most of the squad, if I'm honest. Most of them are just loser mentality, aren't they? And it's all nice. Arsenal's a nice football club, isn't it? Really nice. Let's all be nice and kind to each other. Let's go on a protest and make it a classy protest, because for some reason, our fans seem to think we're classy. Clowns. Big up, Lee. What you give Arteta's career out of 10 so far as a manager? 0. And that ain't even a joke. Real talk. That ain't even a joke, mate. 0. Yeah, he fluked the FA Cup. So did Martinez. So did Harry Redknapp. When you finish high up in the table, it's not a fluke because you've done it over 38 games. Not 2 or 3 games. And do you remember when he broke Klopp? Do you remember that one? Good evening. Good evening. Represent us well and send off Claude in style tomorrow. Big up me, myself, and I. You're a G, Rich. I appreciate that, man. Listen, I can't drink too much tomorrow because I'm driving, and I am going to have a drink, but I can't drink too much because I am driving. But he'll be having a good send off, mate. Trust me. And there's going to be a few of us there. Obviously, it's limited because of COVID regulations and stuff like that, but there's a good few people going to be there tomorrow, and it's going to be nice, man. It's a shame it's happened. It's a shame that he's not here. I still wait for my phone to go with him going, Lee, sorry to bother you, mate. I know you're busy. So that was his opening line every time. But no, I wouldn't have answered it if I was busy, mate. Like, do you know what I mean? But yeah, he was one of the very few people that could override my do not disturb on my phone. Not many people can do that. So yeah, it's sad, man. It's very sad. But thank you for that. I appreciate that, man. Thank you very much. But yeah. The water's very nice. The water in Gibraltar don't taste like it oughta. And yeah, it is very nice. It is very nice. It's strawberry water. But as I was saying, everything's nice at Arsenal, isn't it? It's a nice... Everything's nice. The players are nice. Me and Kenny were having a great conversation, and Afsal last night, having a great conversation about Arsenal when Chelsea qualified. We were saying, like, people go on about why do we constantly take Chelsea rejects? Yeah, well, they're not rejects, are they? They're winners, yeah, which is why we take them, because we don't have any. Yeah, we have nobody in that squad with an elite mindset. So what we have to do is go and get a cheap and cheerful option from just around the corner, because they've got loads of them flying through their squad, and some of them are being replaced because they just simply ain't good enough anymore, because Chelsea want to keep evolving and keep staying at the top. So what we do is go, oh, fucking hell, David Luiz is, oh, yeah, we'll have some of that. 18 trophies as a player. Oh, get him in. Get him in. He can teach Rob Holding the elite mentality. No, you either got it or you ain't. And then what happens is he comes to Arsenal and turns into a fucking clown. David Luiz. Same with Petr Cech. Same with William. If you think I'm having Maurizio Sarri here, mate, you lot are very, very mistaken. No, thank you. Not happening. My guy, I'm going to send you the link. If you're free, come on right now. I want to talk to you, my friend. Let me know in the chat if you're free. I'll send you the link on DM, yeah? Big up to Dammy, man. Big up Dammy. Dammy must be buzzing. But this is the thing, like, you know, Arsenal fans, it's oh, let's be nice. Oh, we're classy. We're not classy. We are far from classy. We're one of the classless, one of the worst in the league. Yeah, 40 million and one for Luis Suarez. You lot are smoking some high grade or something, man. 40 million and one. You lot are mad. Absolutely mad. Is it classy when our club captain's telling us all to go swivel and then we go, oh, it's okay. What a great turnaround. A great turnaround. It shouldn't even be here. Jesus Christ. Is it classy that Hector Bellerin is our captain? The geezer ain't even a footballer. About classy. Oh, let's go and protest against the owners. But when the team bus comes, because it's such a massive game, oh, let's clap for them because the manager says so and we're all puppets. Fucking hell. This football club, man, it's in the gutter, and it has been for a very, very long time. And until we get the Chelsea fans' mindset, ain't happening. Literally ain't going to happen. I'm sending it now, Dammy, man. I'm sending it now. Literally ain't going to happen unless we as a fan base change our mentality. Wanting Aaron Ramsey back, like, come on, seriously, you lot are crazy. Chesney, seriously. Wenger, Wenger can come back as a non-executive director. No, he can't. He's part of the reason we're in this mess. There you go. Link sent, man. I DM'd you on Twitter, yeah? He's part of the reason we're in this mess. And this is what winds me up. Like, you know, Tuchel, for example. I said I'd take Tuchel, but I didn't think he was elite. Yeah? I'm starting to believe he is elite. I'm starting to believe he is. And let's not forget, by the way, let's not forget, our fans in the majority that I see on social media, on all platforms, were saying, nah, I'd rather keep Mikel Arteta over Tuchel. Mikel Arteta over Tuchel. Now he's in a final. You lot are on high grade. I don't know what you lot are smoking. Like, real talk. Big up Never a Foul. Go subscribe to their channel right now if you haven't already. The link is in the title of the video I did yesterday. So 2 videos back. Go and check that out. Go and subscribe to them. Show them some love, man. What manager am I taking? See, my standards are high, bruv. So Simeone. But then our fans go, oh, but he's so defensive. They're the Burnley of fucking Europe. I'll turn it in. The geezer's sat top of Serie A. Yeah, the geezer's won about 10 trophies as manager of Atletico. Let that sink in. So I don't care if he's on stupid wages. Pay it. Yeah. Antonio Conte. He don't need 3 years or 4 years to turn it around. Pay it. Yeah. Go and get somebody of that ilk. Go and get a proper top-class manager. It really ain't difficult, man. There's managers out there that are top class. Go and get them, man. It's mad. Tuchel's in 2 finals. Do you know what I'm saying? Man's come in, and we were 15th, funny enough, when we were 15th for 5 games in a row, while Tuchel was sat at home twiddling his thumbs, not knowing what job he's going to get. And we didn't even make an approach. And our fans were laughing at that. Here he is, my boy, my boy. Look at him. Look at the smile on his face. Take your time with it. Take your time with it. Take your time with it. What are you saying, man?
See, fam, when I told them we're going to get there, they call me mad, fam. I told them there were levels to this game and people did listen, blood. Thomas tricky to fam. I didn't care about monetization yesterday. I played the UCL music. Do you know where I'm coming from? I didn't even care, blood. Did you see the bottle of I had a 20-year-old bottle of whiskey in my hand, fam. That bottle was 3 digits, blood. That's what I was drinking yesterday because my teeth. You know that one, bro? What are we saying?
Oh, mate, seriously. Bruv, I can't lie, yeah? I'm extremely jealous. Do you know what? I see a great tweet, yeah, that somebody said that 2 years ago we were both in the Europa League final. 2 years later, you're in the Champions League final, and we're clinging on to a semi-final to get to the Europa League final. And you've only spent in that time 20 million more than us. One club's gone that way, the other club's gone that way.
But Lee, you see, that's the difference in a well-run club, okay? And I'll address this Sarri talk. All you man in the comments are doing, no worries. But that's the difference. Lampard, I remember there was a point during this season where we were talking about Frank Lampard and Arteta comparing the levels. Chelsea's board had no interest in that. That man said things are not going downhill. They sacked him ruthlessly. Honestly, that one caught every Chelsea fan off guard. They didn't give a damn about what anybody had to say. And look at where we are now. Look at where we are now, fam. That's the difference. You put out a tweet yesterday that I absolutely loved, that was spot on. Tuchel can go on to win this UCL, that FA Cup year, and if he's 10th by Christmas, he's getting sacked. And that is the difference in mentality. I had some Arsenal fans on Spaces on Twitter the other day telling me that if Arteta manages to get his way to manage and get the Europa League title this season, that he should go down as an Arsenal legend. Are you sick, bro? What are you smoking? What are you smoking? What pack is that, bro? Nah.
Well, that's the deluded pack. That's what that is. It's a deluded pack, bro. The grand delusion of Arsenal fans.
Fam, are you mixing your kush with sand? What are you doing? Like, fam, nah.
Hey, I like this comment here. I like this comment. Tuchel's tasty blues.
Tuchel's tasty blues, fam.
They're not tricky blues. So, hey, brother, I see a mad stat here. I can't lie, right? He's had 24 games as manager, yeah? And you have kept 18 clean sheets. Like, what the hell is that?
I'm not an XG person. Did you see the XG for yesterday's game? Did you see it?
No. I see that you battered it. You should have won about 5-0.
5.8 to 1.2. Do you know how ridiculous against Real Madrid? People were like, "Oh, they are washed up." Why didn't you get there then? See what they did to Liverpool. Did you see what they did to Liverpool? Did you see what they did to other teams? Liverpool that were meant to be shafted, fam.
Bro, Real Madrid haven't lost a game. That was the first game they've lost in their last 21 games.
See what I mean? I didn't even know that was a thing. We schooled them in midfield. We schooled them in midfield. We schooled them in attack. We schooled them in every department. It got to a point during that game, and any Chelsea fan that watched you will know, it got to a point in the game where I was more frustrated that we're not scoring, because I had a watch along on another person's channel during halftime, I said, listen, we've got this, because the way we're playing, we were so composed, we were so calm, things were all like we were literally in control. Do you know where I'm coming from? We were in control. I wasn't even afraid of slipping up. I was just more annoyed that we weren't scoring a lot of goals. We could have, honestly, if we had Danny Ings up front, blood, we would have won 5-0. Do you know where I'm coming from? If we had someone like Danny Ings or Lukaku or something like that, do you know what I'm saying? It's mad. It's mad. Lee, can you hear me? Rah. Is my internet moving that mad? What's gone down, fam?
This Wi-Fi is dead, bro. I swear, I don't know what's going on. It's as dead as Arsenal right now. There's another black screen sat there. That's me as well.
I can see you, fam. Literally, you're like that.
Watch. It's still there. Go in a second.
It's still there. But did you hear what I said as well?
No, go on. I froze, man.
Yeah, I was just basically saying that the way Chelsea set up yesterday, if we had Danny Ings up front, we'd have probably won like 5-0. Do you know where I'm coming from? Because
if you had a banger up front, you would have battered it. Bro, do you know what though? The only thing I'll say, despite how great you were yesterday, if Benzema finished his chances, oh my god, bro, that guy is cold, bro. That guy is the only player they've got that's still at the top level. Yeah, Modric and Kroos, they're going down a little bit here, man.
Mendy was really good, though. That's what I'm saying. Mendy yesterday was really good. But then again, I don't want to remember Frank Lampard told everybody that this team was not capable of challenging for anything. They are in 2 finals, blood. 2 finals. They've beaten the world's big boys. They've beaten City. They've beaten Liverpool. They've beaten Real Madrid. They've beaten Atletico. Who else? Who else do we bring up? People are now afraid to go up against us. Do you know what that is, Lee? That is the difference in club ethos and management. That is the difference. Arsenal fans are still deciding whether they should sack Arteta or not. Chelsea have sacked Lampard, moved on. They are even offering Tuchel. We have moved on. It almost feels like we've made more progress. Like literally feels like we're not even in the same season, bro. It feels like things have happened over a few years. Behind. It's like you might use the Internet Explorer, fam. You're way behind. That's what it's like right now. It's different.
Yeah, they're using my Wi-Fi, bro. That's what it is.
This guy set is blood. You know where I'm coming from. McDonald's team.
Hey, brother, have you seen what we're doing with the protest tonight? So we got a protest apparently tonight, yeah?
Oh, right? Fair. Was that actually? Are you guys going to block off the pitch?
Well, no, I don't think it's going that deep because apparently we're classy, yeah, right. So check this, yeah. Our manager said in the press conference, wouldn't it be really nice if people wanted to come and protest, then call us up to them? But wouldn't it be really nice when the team bus comes in that you all clap? Yeah, bro. Yeah, I swear, every single generic Muppet account on Twitter, right? You know these copy and paste merchants, or you have them in your fan base as well, yeah? They just put out sickly, toxic vibes, yeah? Positive vibes all the time. No matter how crap your team is, it's make it positive, yeah? Right? So every single one of these big accounts is now putting out clap for the players. I was like, bruv, we used to stand on the doorstep on a Thursday at 8 p.m. and clap for the NHS. Yeah. Now we're clapping for Arsenal players that have bottled a whole season. Yeah, well done, lads. Well done, you're 10th for the table. Well done. Yeah.
Lovely. But going up against our former manager, good evening, you know. How can Emery be shafting you, man? You know how rude that is.
Bro, they should have been out of sight. They should have won about 4-1 last week.
They converted Emery into a living meme on Twitter that hasn't died yet, okay? And this brother has now come in and memed your club even more. Do you know how rude that is? Do you know how ridiculous that is? Even Tottenham have sacked their manager, blood. Where are you, man?
Do you know what? This is me and Kenny and Afsal were talking about this, yeah? So you lot sacked Lampard when you were 9th or whatever it was, yeah? right? You were 2 points ahead of us, or 4 points, sorry, 4 points ahead of us, yeah? But you were only a few positions above us, yeah? We were 15th for, I think we were 15th, actually. We were 15th for 5 games straight while Tuchel was sat at home. 15th, yeah? And you, man, went, nah, Lampard, see you later. Tuchel, you're in, bruv. Yeah, then Tottenham, 5 days before a cup final, which is why they hired Jose to get them to cup finals.
And they started the day before.
Nah, see you later.
I'm
hearing out M17, bruv. Get out of here. Yeah, we're still sat here with this guy going, clap for the players because it's the biggest game and he might get us to the final. What a load of rubbish. You know, this club ain't serious, bruv. This is a Mickey Mouse institution, bruv. You know what I'm saying?
And the thing is, I've noticed as well, because even the older Chelsea fans can acknowledge these changes. Do you know where I'm coming from? You feel that sometimes you feel like, oh, yeah, you know, the man's an old man. You see, everybody from beginning to end can agree with why he was sacked. Now, they can see the benefits of it. But Arsenal fans, and because of the mentality at Chelsea as an institution, Arsenal, respectfully, you man, you're like Disneyland Paris, blood. Do you know where I'm coming from? That's what you man are. You're the B-Tech version of the main teams in London. You man on the official thing, bro. Do you know where I'm coming from? That's what you man are right now. Arsenal fans are. I couldn't believe how I, as a Chelsea fan, had to argue with an Arsenal fan about Arteta's relevance to your football club. As a rival, I should just be laughing my way to the bank. But I'm having to defend what it actually means to. Can you imagine somebody actually told me that they would literally not mind Arteta if he won the thing, that they should put him in sort of cult hero status? Bro, do you know how much I was shocked? Do you know how shocking that sounds? Cult hero, fam. This guy comes and oh yeah, clap for the players. Yeah, we've been crap, but yeah, fam. Nah. The levels are that. See, that's the difference.
And this is the thing, right? Not only that, and I was speaking about this with Kenny and Afsal last night too. We were speaking on voice notes for hours, man. And this is the thing, right? People can say that Roman Abramovich has come in and he's spent £1 billion and rah. Yeah, that's true. That's cool. Well done. Yeah, fair play. Right? Are we not trying to protest to get a Roman Abramovich at Arsenal then? so hypocritical. But not only that, yeah. You have spent a lot of money on players, but that was years back, man. That was 03, 04, 05, 06 days, 07, 08, yeah? In the last 5-6 years, you ain't really spent that much money. I see the chart. In fact, I put this out last night. Yeah? Let me find it real quick. Smash the likes up, everyone. Dammy's link for his channel's in the title as well now. So make sure you're going. You're over 4K, man. Man's moving out here.
Like catching me in 4K these days, bro. You know what I'm saying? We need to up the resolution to 5,000.
Yeah? Net spend, yeah? Net spend in the last 8 seasons, yeah, and then major honors, right? Man City 825 million, yeah, 10 major honors. Man United 717, 3 major honors. PSG 541, 17 honors. Barcelona 452 million. This is where it's crucial as well. 452 million Barcelona, 11 honors. Arsenal 431 million. 4 honors. Chelsea, 302 million net, 5 honors, soon to potentially be 7. Liverpool, 215, 3 honors. Bayern Munich, 207, 14 honors. Tottenham, 172, 0 honors. Real Madrid, 167 million net in the last 8 years, 12 honors. So when people want to sit there and say, oh, but the owner don't give him any money. Yeah, true. He don't take it out of his own pocket. But guess what? Neither does the fucking owner of Real Madrid, because they spent 167 million in 8 years. Yeah. Neither does the owner of Chelsea, because you spent 302 million in 8 years net. And this is what I was saying to Kenny, right? Roman Abramovich and Sheikh Mansour, they came in, they went pum, 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 pum. They were going nuts, bruv, yeah? Then FFP come along, so they had to go, shit, we can't do that anymore. So what they did is they then invested in, right, let's make us the best youth setup in the world. Yeah? Man City are fucking catching you lot as well. Their youth setups lit as well. Yeah. And what Man City have done is they've copied Chelsea to the T, bro. Then they've gone, let's get the women to be the best in the world. Yeah, Chelsea women are Champions League finalists now. Yeah? And then what they do, sorry, let me just say this here. What they do is you man have got about 40 or 50 players out on loan this season, yeah? All over the world, right? If you sell them all off for £2 million each, that's 80 to 100 million. If there's one out of them, which is Tomori, that goes for 35, that's your transfer.
35, Tammy Abraham 30 to 40. Do you know where I'm coming from? You're going to look at your selling some excess players left, right, and center. But the only way you can set that up, that's why for me, when I saw that Spotify guy trying to get involved, I got scared. Because why? He's a rich football fan. Keyword fan. Roman Abramovich. See, people see. I don't know why a lot of these men feel like Roman is one of or Sheikh Mansour trying to make money. If Roman wanted to make money, he could have set up one dodgy KFC somewhere in East London, okay, with a lot of weed at the background, and he could be flipping it on the streets of London. He would have made way more money like that. Do you know where I'm coming from? But them man are fans. They are fans and they understand what their money is going to. They are not stupid. They know. See, Chelsea have the best female team in the world right now. By definition, we are the second best team in Europe right now, by definition. In fact, in the final, you know, I'm coming from. Now, not only that, we've got the best youth setup in the world as well. Literally, nobody can argue with me. We're literally winning back to back titles on a consistent basis, at least in England. We've got the best team on every avenue. And the only reason why is because the owners actually care. When City and Chelsea were pulling out of the ESL first, I was not surprised. Why? Because the owners were only doing that for peer pressure, because they actually care and enjoy and want to talk about football. Does that make sense? But they obviously still want to be in the best competition. So obviously the best teams are leaving, then I kind of get it. But you see the likes of Arsenal, the likes of United. Let me not even speak too much about United, because United's situation, it pisses me off. I nearly went for the protest in Manchester, and I'm not even a Man United fan. That's how angry I am with Man United right now. Did you see the Glazer? You see Bob Glazer, whatever the hell his name is. With it. Did you see his dodgy barnet fam? That guy is one trim away from being bald, bruv, and he's out there with his. So literally, you've got him not answering questions, and then they're just trying to siphon money from this club. Those people can never progress your football club. They never will, bro. Only reason why Arsenal and United stayed relevant for so much longer was because of the managers that were there. As much as Wenger was a toxic cancer to your club after time went on, and Ferguson left at an early age, they were the only things holding it together. Now the clubs are crumbling, bro, because these owners are incompetent. They are fully incompetent. That's just how it's got to be. Things have to switch up, bro. They have to switch up.
100%, man. 100%. This is the thing, right? You've got an owner that wants to be the best on the planet, bruv, yeah? Right? Sheikh Mansour wants to be the best on the planet. Yeah? You don't want no fucking, what we're making up the numbers. Making up what? Yeah, we want to win everything. And they have copied you so much, yeah, with the way they've built new stuff, the infrastructure, the way they're employing the top people. I can't remember the guy's name. He came from Barcelona to Man City. Yeah, he was one of the top people, man.
Yeah, I knew the person you're talking about. I can't remember his name either, but I know you're talking about.
Kazakhstan. No, that's probably a country, bro.
Oh my God.
I know who I'm on about. Yeah, but
I know about his name either. I know.
But they brought in the best people. When Roman first went in there, I remember you lot nicked Peter Kenyon from Man United. You said, yeah, you're coming straight in, bruv, yeah? And you just fucking said, fuck United, we're having him. And that's what Roman did. He got the best people for the best for the positions at the football club. Sheikh Mansour is doing the same. Then you go and hire the best managers. Yeah, so you've got the best staff to recruit, the best fucking players, and the best manager. If you fail, you're sacked. Yeah, because you've got all of the tools.
It's part of the ethos as well. Look at Leicester Football Club. That is the next big club in England. If people might feel like I'm waffling, that is the next big. Have you seen their training facilities? Have you seen
their training ground is probably the best in the country, to be fair.
That is a team. They've got an ethos. They don't even have that much money, but they have an idea. They have a personality. They've got a system. They had goals set out. Arsenal, literally, you might have been on the decline for us. This decline that Arsenal have been on, they didn't start last season. It didn't start the season before, and they didn't start 3 seasons ago. You might went from challenging for titles to trying to finish in top 4. You're now trying to scrape Europa League titles. Chelsea fans, remember this. When we won that Europa League, okay, against Arsenal, I can't forget, my tweets are still there. Go back and check. I said I'm not celebrating this trophy no more because this is not what we're meant to be doing. You think I want to play up against B-Tech Harry Potter teams every other weekend? You think I've got time for that, bro? We spend money on all sorts of different flights. That is the difference. Ethos, bro. There's actually system set in place. But Arsenal, you man don't care. Now I'm seeing news about Sarri and whatnot. Obviously, Sarri is a decent coach, but is that listen? Obviously, he came to Chelsea, he did his thing, and he left. But like, are you really picking off our scraps, blood? You know, I'm coming from. Is that what you're trying to
picking off your scraps since we gave you Ashley Cole for Willie Gallas, bruv? Like, let's be real. Yeah, that's got to go down as one of the worst fucking transfers in history. Let's give you the best left back. Yeah, and we'll have William Gallas who's sitting crying when we were losing a game, like sitting on the floor crying like a bitch. And not only that, we'll give you number 10 as well. Not like it was Dennis Bergkamp's fucking number, mate, but you can have number 10. Do you know what I mean? It's like this club, bro. And even back then, yeah, Bentner had 52 on the back of his shirt because he was on 52 grand a week. Like, that is what we're dealing with at this football club, and it's been ingrained.
Well, why his number was on there?
That's why he had number 52, because he was on 52 grand a week.
Nah, back it up, fam.
Bro, just cut up shop. Just liquidate.
I think you might should pack up. You should pack up all the things in the stadium, put inside, like, you know, them storage boxes. You leave, pack it up and ship it off to like America or something. You know, I'm coming from. Not the Glazers and not even all the other stadiums you might have got, because that's embarrassing. It is embarrassing. This fall I'm watching, because I've been watching football for years, isn't it? You know, I'm coming from. This fall, I remember when we used to go up against Arsenal, I was like, shit, we're playing Arsenal. Now it's like, I think we're playing man on Wednesday or something like that. I'm not pressed, fam. That's 3 points. Or respectfully, fam. You know, I'm not 3 points, bro. That's 3 points, fam. Because you man are not serious no more. And it doesn't just end at the board level. It doesn't end at the managerial level. It doesn't end at the player level. It also ends at the fan level, bro. From top to bottom, every single person is in disarray. Every single person. And you can't have a football club like that because it cannot run. Willian and Luis, he sums it up, bro. He sums it up. You've got people telling.
I'm going to read this comment real quick. Multi-billionaires like Mansour and Roman fund their clubs with their own wallets. That's factually incorrect. I'll come to that in a second. Arsenal is the Gooners who fund the multi-billionaires' Kroenke self-sustaining model. Right, now let me tell you something, right? I'm old enough to know and remember, Sir Peter Hillwood standing outside in 2002 going, I'm delighted to announce we have got Barclays funding for the new Ashburton Grove Stadium, reading it off a piece of paper, yeah? Right. We were then told we were moving to Ashburton Grove, which is the Emirates, to be self-sustaining. So we are self-sustaining. As for Chelsea, and let me just say this very quickly. As for the owners of this football club, I'm not backing them. I couldn't give a shit who the owner is. As long as my club wins, I couldn't care less. Yeah. But at the same time, the perception that they've taken millions of pounds out, stupid amounts, is bollocks. They've taken 6 million quid. Yeah, we used to pay fucking Mesut Ozil 18 million a year. Like, come on, right? As for Chelsea and Man City, yeah, tell me how much money Chelsea in the last 5 seasons or 6 seasons, Roman Abramovich has gone, right, here you go. That's yours to spend out of his own pocket. Absolutely fucking nothing. So this misperception of, like, people seem to think that because you're the best teams, you've thrown loads of money at it. You did 10 years ago, but he's made it self-sustaining now. And that was what he wanted to do. And he has done it.
And that 8-year span you've pulled out, and that net spend is probably due to, I mean, I'm sure if we reduce the years, that net spend is coming even lower. Do you know where I'm coming from? Yeah. Because, I mean, that 8 years ago, that's after UCL, we spent a ridiculous amount of money to try and keep up that level. Do you know what I'm saying? We spent quite a few. But now that number keeps on reducing. Now, Josh Grew, let me answer. He says some Arsenal fans can be so fickle. Talking about the manager as he heads into a semi-final. You're in the Europa League. And respectfully, that is part of the problem. Because you're going up against teams like Krasnodar, and you're going up against Harry Potter spells and Indian dishes. That's what you might not doing. That's the level you might not currently at. You cannot be satisfied with that. Do you enjoy watching games on Thursday night at 7 p.m. when the pubs are half empty because nobody's there to watch because nobody cares? I don't think so. That's the problem.
Not only that, Mikel Arteta is not watching this stream, so who gives a fuck what I'm saying about him? I've been consistent with my views on this manager. I ain't flippity flopping week to week, game to game. I didn't want the geezer 3 weeks before he got the job. I still don't want him. And if he wins this competition, thanks for the trophy. There's the door. Yeah, see you later. Now go and get a serious manager for Champions League.
What happened to Sarri? We've done that to Sarri. We did that to Antonio Conte. We did it to Rafa. We also did it to this guy, the guy that won us the UCL, blood, Di Matteo, fam. We did it to him 3 months after he won us the UCL title. The UCL title. The title you might have been trying to get since your inception. We did it to the man that won us. And then you might not telling me that's not how it works, bro. And then
you done it to Ancelotti as well. Sacked him in the tunnel, bruv.
Fam. Like that, for Ancelotti came second. They sacked him in the tunnel. Got his P45, blood. The P4, Royal Mail didn't even have to process it. It got to him in the tunnel, bro. Do you know how ridiculous that is? So that is my problem. And then you see that protest they're doing here. Literally, I can picture it. Let's picture this here, Lee. What's going to happen? They get to the protest. Why is it? Is it in England? Is a match in England? It's England, isn't it?
Yeah. The Emirates, yeah.
These man, them man, you know what they're going to do? They are going to get there, all right? They're going to get to the Emirates Stadium. They're going to make all their noise and whatnot. When the bus passes, they're all going to clap. Once they're done clapping and the thing is over, you catch them in whatever, is it the mega store or whatever it is, buying the jersey of the club that they don't like, fam. They'll also buy the pints outside the local pubs, okay, that are owned by Arsenal, and then they'll keep giving money back to the same club that they're meant to be tearing down, fam. People do not think, bro. They don't think. That is my issue. They don't think. How does that make any sense?
It's to deflect the attention away from the failing manager.
Yes.
To turn it onto, it's the owner. Yeah. Well, the owner ain't picking the tactics. He ain't picking the starting 11. He ain't waiting until the 80th minute to bring on fucking nobody. Like, do you know what I'm saying? He ain't rotating the team every single week. Bruv, you used to think that you had the Tinker Man, bruv, when you had Ranieri, yeah? Bruv, this guy is the super version of him. Like, bruv, we have only had the same back-to-back 11 once this season.
Jeez.
It's mad. It's actually mad.
I don't know why
people just accept it. All season, I've heard excuse after excuse after excuse for this manager, yeah? Now, it's it's the owners. Well, the owners have been the fucking owners for fucking 2 years. Yeah, they've been majority shareholders for the best part of a decade. Why ain't anybody cried about them for that length of time? The reason they're doing it now is because it's fashionable, because every other team are doing it. Yeah, and that deflects it away from this manager being out of his depth. Yeah, sack him.
Every single one of those big clubs were involved in this PR stunt as well. It's just that Arsenal are the only ones left behind. I don't know why. And United as well. Every single big club was. Barcelona tried it. Real Madrid tried it, worked for them. Chelsea tried it. Juventus tried it. United tried it. Arsenal tried it. And the worst part is, this Arteta done. The only reason I even knew Arteta when he signed was because he scored that goal against Man City when you man drew 1-1 all those years back. That's the only reason why I even knew who this guy was. Other than that, who is this? Why fans? So he's not like he's Henry managing you man or something. Even if it was fam and he was performing like this, he should still be called for the sack. We sacked Lampard, bro, and that's the level. That's the difference in mentality. Don't you care about your club? Care about your club, man. Like, honestly, the standards are in hellfire, fam. Burning down. That's where the standards are with a lot of Arsenal fans. Some people today, if you might manage to get past Villarreal, blood clot, you would not, the noise on Twitter, yeah? You know what I'm saying, bro? People be like, oh, yes, my manager, Arteta this, Arteta that. Shut up, blood. Shut up, man. Pack it up, pack it in, fam. And go to bed, bro. Because it don't make sense.
The amount of people I see online that say, if we lose, I want him sacked. Well, if you've got to the point where you're doing it on one game to keep his job, he shouldn't fucking be here. Do you know what I'm saying?
That's it. That's it. You got Chelsea fans.
You've got more passion for this football club than most of our fan base, and you support Chelsea, bruv.
Because the thing is, Lee, for me, when I watch TV, the games, the dynamic has changed. See, the clubs are dropping off. They are dropping off. Before, we used to have multiple actual relevant big games in one season. If I go up against Arsenal to me, honestly and respectfully, is less important than Chelsea versus Leicester. That's how the levels have changed. It is less important now. Same thing, United, obviously, they're above us, so I can't really say too much, but still, they're a club that are on the downfall. Give them to next season, innit? But Arsenal have just been on this decline for such a long time. And my brother is also an Arsenal fan. Do you know where I'm coming from? So I see the pain, blood. Do you know where I'm coming from? I see the pain. So
he must be fuming as well, bro. He must, every time you ring him, he's just like, declined.
Fam, literally the other day I was like, "Wow, broski, what are you saying?" Because obviously, you know, you got BT, you got Sky. You know, I pay for BT and all that things nowadays. I said, "Bro, let's split on this thing so you can watch." He said, "Bro, I don't watch the games in it. If you pay for it, I'll watch it, but I'm not paying to watch that crap team." And I said, "Say no more, bro. Say no more. I hear you, fam. I pay for everything now." I said, "You can have the login details." You know what I'm saying? I was just trying to say, but he doesn't even care like that, fam. But and even the jerseys, he don't buy jerseys no more. People buy jerseys for him, blood. Do you see what I'm saying? But you've got. It's ridiculous. People have the actual passion they are meant to have. Winner mentality is lacking. Exactly. Because a lot of these young fans that are on Twitter.com haven't seen the glory Arsenal. I'm not even that old, but I remember when Arsenal was at least a force to be reckoned with. Remember when people were betting houses on your football club winning the final against Barcelona? I can't forget that, bro. I know people that lost their house from that. I know someone that lost their house because you might lost that final. Because why? Do you know what it means to bet property on your football club?
Yeah,
Do you know?
you gotta be mad serious about it, brother.
I
No,
wouldn't-
yeah, do you know what I'm saying?
I won't bet this stick of glue on Arsenal right now, fam. I don't want to lose it. That's how you man are right now. I wouldn't even bet. I won't
Hey,
bet.
maybe if you give us the glue, we can glue our defense together. Big up to everyone watching. 1,000 people. This show's been lit, bro. Smash the likes up, people. Subscribe to Dammy as well. Let me read this comment from Lawrence as well. It says, it's not one game, though. It's about getting knocked out of the Europa League that gets to people. Well, how about when we got beaten by Burnley 1-0 at the Emirates? What about when, for the first time since 1974? What about the first time we've lost to Wolves at home since 1979? What about the first time we lost to Leicester at home since 1973? What about the last time, the first time we lost to Aston Villa 3-0? That's the first time since 1928. 1928. Let's let that sink in, yeah? Herbert Chapman was fucking probably manager then, yeah? That was the first time they have beaten us by 3 goals or more at the Emirates. They have then since then beaten us 2 more times. Yeah. What about when we lost to when we drew with Slavia Prague at the Emirates? What about when we lost to Olympiacos at the Emirates? What about when we just pull our pants down and say, bruv, I'm going to put the glove on. Yeah. Do what you want to do, my friend. Like, come on. Yeah. What about when we drew with Leeds away? What about when we're fucking drawing with Sheffield United? What about when we're drawing with this team and drawing with that team? Bruv, it is an absolute shambles. This geezer is only here because he was cheap. Let's have that sink in. He's only still here because all of you lot that want to trust the process don't know what you want. The process is run by the guy you're protesting against.
There's no process. There's no process. There's not a process. Do you know what I'm saying? People believe in these blind processes and whatnot. Honestly, if your club, Lee, and let me use Chelsea as an example, because honestly, it's shocking to think we're both in similar positions, position-wise on the table this season, because things have changed. If there was a process, okay, if your team, if your club had an ethos, if they had reason behind what they were doing, you wouldn't be here. Want to know why? Because Chelsea, we had a 3-year plan. That 3-year plan was in motion with or without the manager, bro. Do you know that? Sarri came, arrivederci, goodbye. You understand? You started the thing. Nice one. Lampard came, he fulfilled part of the process from the club. And then the second season was like, raw. Because this second season, we were meant to win the trophy and we're on course to doing that. Do you know where I'm coming from? We're now on course to do that. We can win 2 trophies, blood. But then Lampard was like, raw, this team aren't really ready to compete. They're not really going to be. This team are now in the Champions League final for the 3rd time in their existence since 1905, fam. For the 3rd time ever. Then the FA Cup final, we're going up against City this weekend, and I'm not even that phased because I know my manager has something in the bag. Even if we lose, I know I'm not going to get drafted. You, man, lost to Chelsea 4-1 in a final. Arsenal Football Club. What on earth is that, bro? You think this is the Premier League or you play that? That's the difference, Lee. There's no process. Only process man are getting involved in is liquidation, blood. Getting liquidated is that you get liquidated or you get relegated, fam. Those are the only processes you're involved in. It's a joke, man, thing, bro. Honestly,
let me clear this comment up because this guy's obviously very confused about what this channel is. This channel is a football channel, mate. Yeah, and Dammy's my friend who happens to support Chelsea. So if you don't like it, maybe go and watch AFTV, bruv, and go and pick a video out on that. I don't know, because that is Arsenal Fan TV. This is Lee Gunner, my name. I can have anyone I want on this channel, mate, whether it's Chelsea, City, Liverpool, Brighton, Bradford, Celtic, Rangers, Liverpool. I don't care who you are, bruv. I don't care what team you support. And if you watch my video calling shows, fucking hell, bruv, you'll be ripping your hair out. Like, let's do another 5 minutes, man. Let's get out of it. We do 5 more minutes. Slap the likes up. Damn it, you're a G, bruv. I love you to bits, man. Don't listen to these wasters, bruv. Like,
you know, I think they can say what they like in it. You know what I'm saying? Like I keep telling, that's the government, bro. Lee Gunner, fam. It's in your passport, blood. What these man talking about? It's not saying. Now I'm coming from because you man see red and white don't mean nothing, fam. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, I'm an Arsenal fan, of course. Yeah, for my sins, but that is the government name. Is the name of the channel, bruv. Yeah. So, like I said, I can talk about whatever I want, which is why I did debate on changing the name of the channel. Yeah, a couple of months back, and I was like, "Fuck it, man. It's my name. Why am I going to change the name of it?"
I'm saying, change it for what? If you have an issue, you can't argue with HMRC, blood. You know what I'm saying? This man is ridiculous.
You know what I'm saying? Are you going live again later on your channel, or are you done for the day?
Nah, I've not even gone like it's just like obviously with work and all that. Yesterday was hectic as hell. Do you know what I'm saying? With the whole Real Madrid thing, I might end up putting out like a video. Do you know what I'm saying? Maybe I might put out a video, but now we're not going live again today. Let's go. We gotta take all
your time with it. Take
your time with it. Woo! Teta, take your time with it, bro. You know I'm coming from.
What you need to do, you need to get some more ice, bruv. Get some more ice. Get the whiskey. Just pinky finger up, bruv. Like,
that whiskey, if where we link, fam, you need to see. I don't know if you've had Dalmore whiskey before, but like, that whiskey is soft, bro. Fam,
I don't really drink whiskey, to be fair. I'm more of a rum.
I don't drink whiskey either, but bro, fam, that's the sort. See, you don't bring out champagne, you bring out that, fam, because that thing was actually on point. Big up to my boy Monster in the comment section as well, my brother. You know what I'm saying?
But I can see him. Big up to LP13 for the donation, man. You'd be better off with Nuno or your twin. I'd take Graham Potter at Arsenal. Real talk, I'd take him. I think he plays quality football, man.
So would you not take what's so your thing with Sarri? What, because for me, I know what my gripes with Sarri are. I love the Sarri, you know, I'm coming from. I liked him because I liked his ethos. But as a football club, in fact, let me even ask this to you because I don't think I've spoken to you about this yet. From your perspective, what kind of manager do you think you need now? Because I don't feel like your club, like your players, your club, I don't think you're ready to just get a manager like a Conte to attack titles. I think like you might are more in like a transition. You have to sort of start a transitional phase in it. So what are you thinking managerial wise? Are you looking at like a Sarri, like a project manager? Are you looking like a Pochettino or like, because obviously now this man has signed a new contract. Ragnick, I don't think he'll sign for you, man. Maybe you might scrape Allegri, you know I'm coming from, but what are you looking at from your perspective? Me
personally, I'd go Conte, Allegri, Simeone. Simeone's the dream, bruv. Get that fucking shithouse bastard into this football club, bruv. He will fucking rip Bellerin's earrings straight out of his ear, drop kick him back to Barca C team, bruv, and tell him get out of here, bruv. And then he'll say, take Granit Xhaka with you. Give him one of them, yeah. You know when you were little, yeah, and your dad used to get one of them ones. Fucking get out of here. Take Xhaka with you, yeah. But that's the dream. Listen, I ain't stupid enough to think the football club are that ambitious, so. That's why I don't want Sarri. I don't want anyone ever fucking connected to that fucking football club that you support, mate. I've been there. I've done it. I've seen all of these frauds come to my football club after they've been great at your club. No, not having it. Yeah, don't want Sarri, bruv.
It's more like a PTSD thing. It's not because you don't read. More like is that what?
I mean, listen, he won you the Europa League, yeah. So. Whether that's any good or not, I don't know. But listen, we were fucking dog shit in that final. So just because he won a trophy don't mean he's that great, does it? I mean, we've seen that with Arteta. But at the end of the day, he then got out of Chelsea, went to Juve, the best team in Italy, and won the league, and then got sacked. Like, that's the levels. You win the league, you're still sacked because you did fuck all in Europe. Yeah, and that's how it should be. These big clubs don't fuck about, bruv. But I think that we need a manager that is going to play attacking football, because at least the one thing I will say about Emery and Arsene Wenger, as much as I wanted him gone, yeah, at least we were decent to watch. Yeah, so even if we were getting piped 5-0 every now and again, yeah, at least we were fucking quality to have like, oh, look at that, Arsenal slapped up somebody 4-1 today, or oh, what a fucking game, we battered them 5-0. We don't get that, bruv. We're sitting there parking the bus against Sheffield United, like at Burnley. Like, come on, man. Aubameyang's fucking, it's the ghost of Aubameyang. Like, he's killed him. Martinelli can't get a game. He ain't brought a single youth teamer through this youth setup. And everyone are bang on about Smith Rowe this and Smith Rowe that. Emery was playing him. Yeah, Emery was playing Saka. Yeah, Emery was playing Guendouzi. You know what I'm saying?
I see this after you get through that super chat. Someone is talking about Simeone playing park the bus football. So you like Arteta football instead? Is that you prefer? People like
Simeone does it to the fucking T. Because and the thing is, let me say something about Simeone. Yeah, if you actually watch Simeone's teams, he don't park the bus. Yeah, what he does is he'll fucking against certain teams. He will do that because he's got a fucking brain. So when he comes up against the bigger teams, the Madrids, the Barças, Juve teams like that in Champions League, he'll go, yep, fuck that. We're getting compact and we'll try and do him on the break. When you watch him in La Liga, they take the game to everyone pretty much.
And you know another thing I found out about a lot of people as well, Lee? One thing that a lot of some people, some stupid stupid fans have been saying is that Chelsea have been boring to watch. Some people that watch football on SofaScore and look at statistics, people assume clean sheets, lack of conceding goals, and then low scoring output time means you're boring. That is the one of the most recent big false images in world football. Do you know where I'm coming from?
False image.
It's such a false image, bro. Wallahi, it's a false image, bro. It's a false image. That's what them man don't understand. Simeone, yeah. I mean, I was listening to it and you're spitting because when you watch them play other teams in it, either they're like right below them because Simeone is not stupid. He's not stupid. If he's going up against Man City, you really think he should go out and play them? He's not that kind of manager. Do you know what I'm saying? He knows his bag. Because the thing is, a lot of managers these days, they try and imitate other managers. And I feel that's why Real Madrid also suffered more at our hands. This guy tried to play us at our own game, fam. That's stupid. You don't do that. It's either you back yourself or you do counter-attack football. You've got two options. Simeone will come to Arsenal, pattern up a lot of those clowns you man have got. You understand? Your Bellerins and your Xhakas and your flip merchants and your twerk merchants like Lacazette and all them brothers. He'll pattern every single one of them brothers up here and you might will become an actual proper football team. Not this nonsense we watch week in, week out. I'm honestly looking forward to this Villarreal game, like, because it's going to be hella funny. You know what I'm saying? You're going to get back today, fam. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. But now, like I said, just to reiterate, fam, he's not just a low block manager. If you watch these other games on a consistent basis, not just see these UCL games, you would know what he's about. These man are one of the highest scorers in La Liga. Did you know that? I'm sure these man don't know that, fam. That's the difference.
And this is what I'm saying. Like, people just see the score and think, oh yeah, okay. It's like when I do shows like player ratings or stuff like that. People come and go, why are you moaning? We won 3-0. Yeah, because we played shit. Yeah. Like, we played Fulham the other day and we scored in the 97th minute, yeah? Right, I've stopped doing watch-alongs so I can watch the games now, yeah? I can hear the commentary in that, yeah? So I'm sitting there, and I was just sitting there watching the game for the whole 97 minutes. I'm thinking, we ain't going to score, man. They're just going to nick it. And they score. And then Eddie Nketiah equalises and fucking runs off giving it that, yeah? And I'm like, you're giving an ear to a team that are going to get relegated because we scored in the 97th. As soon as that goal went in, I swear to God, yeah? As soon as that goal went in, I sat there and went, you lucky bastards. Yeah, because we didn't deserve to win. When we played West Ham, I went fucking viral with people clipping up when the third goal went in, when we were 3-0 down and come back to 3-3. I was sat on a watch and I was just like, oh, we scored. What did people expect me to get the fucking
I think I saw that clip. I saw that.
Everyone was going, he's a fake fan. Look at him. He's only in it for... Bruv, let me tell you something, yeah? These people that sit on the internet, yeah, that go around telling other people that they're fake fans because they ain't doing what they're doing. Bruv, I have got fucking standards. And my standards are where Chelsea are. Champions League final. My standards are where Man City are. Champions League final, League Cup winners, a fucking title, yeah, and semi-final of the FA Cup. Yeah, that's my standards. All these people that want to see it. Bruv, I quote tweeted a tweet last night, yeah? It was from December, right? And it was December 24th. Some Arsenal fans seemingly want Thomas Tuchel to replace Arteta. And it's got...
Well, I think I saw this. I think I saw this, yeah.
He's worse than Emery. No identity, nothing, just vibes. Yeah? Next comment. Nah, man, without money in the bank, he'll flop. These are Arsenal fans. Absolutely fucking not. Yeah? Big no on my side. Don't want PSG flops anymore. Yeah? Like, all of the comments are like this, by the way, from Arsenal fans. Like, literally hundreds of them, yeah? So I quote tweeted it.
Who'll give your head a wobble. You know what I'm saying? Nah, man, without money, he will flop. Jesus, fam.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Every single one of them comments pretty much is saying, nah, shit manager, don't want him, blah, blah, blah. Listen, smash the likes up, people. We're going to wrap this up. Let me read the super chat out from VJ. Man United and Arsenal, the only two of the top six or big six not to make a Champions League final in the last 3 years. Arguably the two worst owners. Coincidence? I think not, my friend. And listen, Dami had a great point earlier. From the top all the way down to the fan base, it stinks.
It's tatters, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and something, at least one of the... For example, Liverpool were only competent because Klopp was in his bag. And they had some good transfers done. Do you know what I'm saying? So at least the players and the manager was kind of competent. The owners were Jack. We all knew this. Same thing with Tottenham. You know how Daniel Levy is. That guy is a madman. Pochettino was in his bag. They didn't back him. Now they're back on the decline. They thought they could just bring him Mourinho, not give him money. And That's the difference, bro. Every club right now that is in world football that is successful, look at the top to the bottom. Everything is in order, or at least 90% of the things are in order. Not everything.
Yeah, and if one little cog goes awry, yeah, it doesn't matter because it still keeps spinning. Yeah, Arsenal, the wheels just fucking come off, brother. It's just like, yeah, and then it's we'll blame him this week. Oh, Ramsey's available. Oh, let's go and get Ramsey. Oh, fucking Chesney. Oh, let's go and get Chesney. Sorry. Oh, let's fucking turn it in. Have a fucking plan. Yeah, start with the fucking fans, man. Put pressure on this football club. Yeah, I've been saying it for years, bruv. And now, because of this whole Super League thing, it's fashionable for everyone to jump on the owners. Well, come on. This is the process. This process that you keep telling me to trust is run by the fucking owner.
They will jump on the owners and they'll go to the mega store and buy jerseys next week. You know, I'm coming from going and buy.
As long as we ain't got a fucking Ed Sheeran lookalike with a banjo outside the ground. No, what was that one? Tottenham, from no matter how shit we are, they are the fucking laughing stock of London.
Tottenham. And honestly, that day when they were doing the thing, I was streaming with Matisse. I had more people concurrent watching fam than they had that. I had more people watching me live than the whole Black Club Football Club, fam. Tottenham, man, embarrassment.
Listen, thanks for coming on as well, man. Because this wasn't planned. You were in the chat. I see you. I thought, yeah, come on, you must be buzzing. You always bring vibes, especially after Champions League. Come on, we're out of here, people. Don't forget, I'll be back again with rants in an hour and a half on his channel. We've switched it to today because obviously Claude's funeral's tomorrow and I'm going to be there, so can't do it. And then 6:45, I'll be back again with Tom for the Matchday Vibes build-up show. And then straight after the game, I'll be back with Chig. Yeah, Matchday Vibes. That's what I called it, bro. It is. It's just vibes. There's nothing else.
You might not going to be vibing, bro.
We'll be vibing before the game. We won't be vibing with the show with Chig straight afterwards with the video calling, bro. We'll probably be crying. Yeah. And then I'll be busting up the fan cams as well. And then I need an early night. So I need to get everything. I need to get the cogs in place, bro. Yeah. I need to be fluid tonight, even if Arsenal ain't. But listen, I appreciate you coming on again. Make sure you subscribe to Dammy. Link in the titles. Smash the likes up. We're out of here. Arteta.